think of the intro music, really?
I think it sounded like we were going to the dental office.
Your call is very important to us.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Good morning, everyone. It is Friday. Nice to have you with us.
Thank goodness for that.
No shit, huh? My
Yeah.
God. Jeez. This was a week for me.
Yes, it was. It was a week for me, too.
We're going to be chatting with Bill Donahue this morning. Please, God, Raylene, don't let me forget.
I will not let you forget.
He's going to be on with us around 9:30.
Good.
If it gets to be like 9:31 and I haven't called Bill Donahue yet, throw something at me.
All right. I know.
Please.
Days like this, I wish I had the Nerf still. I'm going to have to get another one of those, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're straight on.
I mean, I gave it up for a while because I was feeling guilty about, shooting at you, but oh well.
No, don't. I mean, it would be fun to bring that back, I think.
I see that Shelly Brissett is on with us this morning, and I didn't know she saw that we had shared the other day the Mountaineers post her grandson Tober through the first pitch.
Yes.
Opening day.
I
Tober's
did
my
see
neighbor.
that. Yes.
Absolutely super sweet, very exciting. He's a great kid.
He is a great kid.
Amazing personality.
Yes,
I'm not
he is.
surprised. I mean, it's in the genes,
Yes,
right?
it is. Absolutely.
It's in the genes.
Yes. Great parents.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love them to death. They're great neighbors. I love what they bring to the neighborhood. All the little giggles and smiles and laughs and just love it.
How was that first pitch?
Well, I saw all the videos. I wasn't there, as you know, but I saw all the videos, and it was pretty amazing. I mean, it was amazing, and it just and the smile on his face, and the whole team got to go.
Yeah.
The National Life gave the entire team tickets,
Yes.
and they canceled the practice that night so that the team could join Tober on the mound. It was awesome.
That's so great.
To have. It's that local stuff
That local
that
connection,
just,
yeah.
hits you right in the heart.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Speaking of the Mountaineers, they've got let's see here. They've got a home game Saturday night.
I am Glenn.
Tomorrow night. And then on Sunday, too. So 2 home games this weekend. Mm-hmm. And Sunday is against the Sanford Mainers. So they're going to trying to get some redemption there because that first home opener on Tuesday, they lost to Sanford. And that's a tough team right there. They also have, I think they have like youth baseball or youth softball team night where the kids come in their jerseys and they get in free or something like that. So if anybody has any more info on that, please let me know. But I think that is, unless I'm mistaken, I think that's tomorrow night, but I don't know. I got to look into it. I got too much going on.
All right.
We have to say happy birthday today, Raylene, to Lori Shepard.
Yes, we do.
Lori is a lady that it wasn't even a year ago that I had Michael Deering saying to me, bro, you got to meet this lady, Lori Shepard. She's the assistant coach for the girls varsity basketball team at Spalding, and on and on and on. Mm-hmm. And he got us in touch. And this is the kind of stuff, honestly, more than anything else, Raylene, and I think you know this about me, that I get off on more than anything else are the connections and the relationships that result from this friggin' podcast. Mm-hmm. And that is a perfect example right there. Lori Shepard, a great lady who's not only become a friend, but also created her own podcast here under Fly on the Wall Productions and is absolutely destroying it.
Yes, she is. They're amazing.
She is
The entire team
incredible.
is amazing. And they actually are coming right up on their 1-year anniversary podcasting
Yeah.
right here in the studio. This is the birthday month for not only Lori, but
Her
the podcast as well.
the Four Quarters
So-
podcast, which is right here where people are watching right now.
Yes.
And she'll be on the air again, I think, Monday?
No,
What?
Wednesday. Just
Wednesday.
Wednesdays for a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Lori Shepherd. Mike Bova is on the list today. Let's see. Erica Goki. I'm just grabbing my list here. We have Ron Cushing Jr. Marcus Browning is on the list today.
Wow.
Wow, 33. Eric Michaud is 59. Tracy Pike is 54. Mike Tully, 76. Damian Brown. Cody Walker, 29 today. And Tina Campbell. Happy birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Did you notice that I didn't say
Throw out ages.
Lori Shepherd's age? Did you notice that?
I did notice that.
I mean, I know that it's 59, but I'm not going to.
And you know that she knows how to use a baseball bat,
She
correct?
does. Yep,
Okay.
very, very good.
I'm just making sure
Yeah, but I
that
don't
you
need to-
understand that clearly.
I do. I don't need to tell everyone though that 59 is the. Kathy Bailey's birthday. Yes, we got that. Yeah.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Today's National what day? Do we know?
Donut Day.
The National Donut Day.
Yep. Today's National Donut Day. You got to celebrate already this morning.
I did. Yes. It was donuts with Dad this morning at Lily's school. And I got to tell you, I wouldn't have missed it for the world. It was wonderful. I've had it on my calendar for months. And there were 1 million people there. And we walked into the cafeteria, and it was like cattle herding. Right, you get in this line, and we're sifting them through, and you go through, and there was all of these tables set up, and the whole staff was there, and they had trays and trays and trays of really, really good donuts, like freshly made donuts. There were the plain, we had the cinnamon sugar, and the maple glazed. So 3 different varieties of donuts.
So you had a very good morning.
I had an outstanding
How many
morning.
donuts did you eat? 10? 12? 10.
There were 3 varieties. I think you're only supposed to take one.
But you had 2 of each.
Well, I had one of each, and I walked away with a stack of 3 donuts, which was, I think Lily was a little embarrassed about. But here's the thing, Raylene. I need to check quality control here to make sure that all of these donuts are going to be safe
For consumption?
For consumption
Oh,
for
yep,
children. I mean,
Well,
if
then
they're-
by all means.
yeah, I mean, if they pass my test, and if there's one that's questionable, and I need to go have another one just to make absolutely sure that it's safe, I'll do it.
Well, we're happy that you're willing to do such a thing.
Yeah,
Just taking one for the team.
and I had orange juice, so I mean, it's not like it was kind of healthy because I had the OJ going.
Yeah.
How are the thunderstorms at your house last night?
We didn't get any thunder.
Okay.
We got some pretty significant rain, but I didn't hear any thunder anyway.
All right.
And I didn't go to bed until close to midnight. So,
Okay. It was pouring at my house, which is great because I finally got all the peas in and some of the other vegetables. I'm doing the rest of the garden today with Andy. And it was nice to have some rain, though. We needed it badly. The fog this morning was so beautiful. I
was
don't
it
know.
fog or was it still pollen? Did you see
Yeah,
it
the
yesterday? How
pollen's
disgusting it was?
The pollen, there are like,
Oh, there's huge clouds.
yes. And this morning, you can look where the puddles from the rain last night have kind of dried up a little bit. And they've left these like yellow,
Yeah.
like masses of dried up pollen
It's
ponds.
disgusting. I want to dig my eyes out. I can't breathe. I'm sick of wearing the the strips over my nose at night,
Oh,
and
to be able to breathe.
it's just terrible.
Pain in the ass.
Yes.
But it was just beautiful. The fog, my God, driving in, it got the blue sky and then the fog right there. And then,
Yeah.
And then on the way to school, Lily was giving me a lesson about condensation and evaporation and, the whole how clouds are formed and what fog is and all the
She's so smart.
temperature variance and all that shit. So, yeah, the fog for the most part is burned off. We have a partly sunny morning. Clouds will be coming in for the afternoon with periods of rain showers at about 40%, depending on where you are. 76, though, so a nice temperature. 54 tonight. Rain showers at about 60%. And then tomorrow, today's Friday, right? Yeah, tomorrow is Saturday. Considerable cloudiness. Off and on rain showers, 68 degrees. Are we going to get this race in tonight at Thunder Road?
I don't know. Some say yes, some say no. I've seen the prediction. I've looked at the radar, and it looks like we are.
All right. There was a post, and I think I shared it last night from Thunder Road saying that they were going to make a decision, I think, this morning.
Mm-hmm. I have not seen whether or not, but maybe Bill knows, and we'll find out in just 15 minutes, 14 minutes, whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Want to before we call Bill, want to jump into some
Please.
shit?
Go.
So
Head first.
this morning, right out of the gate, 4:30, 4:45, I hear this. CAX is talking about the Burlington police apologizing for doing a demonstration at the high school, and they were apologizing because apparently it brought great fear and harm to not only some staff but some students as well that were very upset by the presentation. So first of all, the city police notified and asked prior to doing the demonstration, which was a mock robbery. So first of all, here we go with let's say, get your bell ready, because I'm going to say it.
The bell or the cowbell? There's a difference.
Whichever one you want, because we got to sing Kumbaya. We can't have real life stuff happening. So that is real world. It's fucking reality, right, for God's sakes. And if you're going to get that worked up over a mock situation and scene because there was yelling and some violence and maybe some curse, you better just move into a bubble now, because that's the real world. You could be working at a convenience store. You could be working in a hospital as a nurse in the emergency room and deal with that kind of stuff. And so now they're having to apologize for doing such a thing. What were they supposed to do? Come in and say, the robber's going to come in, kids. This is high schoolers and the staff that is upset that they're apologizing to. Well, kids, they're going to come in and they may yell at you. And are you kidding me? Like what? I don't get it. Why are they apologizing for doing their job? I don't understand. So the mayor's going to have a talk with them about what they could have done better. They couldn't have done better. They couldn't have done better than introducing reality into these people's lives that decide to keep their head under a freaking pillow every day, all day. Just come on, wake up.
Now, wait a second.
It's gross.
They did give a huge heads up to all the students that they were going to be doing this?
Well, the school apparently maybe didn't give the heads up, but the police department certainly gave a heads up to the school. The school was well aware of what was going to happen, superintendents, principal, whatever. So if they didn't inform the children, and I use that term mildly, here we have some cities, Barry, who wants 16 and 17-year-olds to vote, but we have the city of Burlington who wants to keep them all coddled, wrapped up in a blanket with their binky in their frickin' mouth until they're 80, I guess. I don't know. But my God, it blows my mind that they wouldn't be happy
Right.
for the fact that that the police are willing to go in and do this. I think it's good that kids and everybody has a total clear understanding of what can happen in everyday life.
But it was a robbery, which I find interesting.
It was a mock robbery.
Because we often don't hear about, an active robbery happening at the school. We often hear about an active shooter at the school.
Right, but this is what they chose to do. These are high schoolers that, if you're in this situation, we still have high schoolers that work at stores.
Yeah.
We have stuff that happens in downtown Burlington right on Church Street on a daily basis where you could be jumped and robbed or beat up or God knows what.
Of course.
And it was a mock situation where there was yelling, and maybe a little bit of violence or brandishing. They brandished a fake gun, and there were noises with the gun, and that was devastating and traumatizing to some, and it caused harm. Wow, just wow.
Well,
At least it was done in a controlled environment and you weren't harmed. And hopefully, if you are ever in that situation, you have a little insight into what's going to be happening and maybe can use something to keep yourself under control so that you don't get yourself hurt.
Sure. I just wonder, were parents notified?
No senior prank. It was a mock situation, Kristen, that the police department was doing for the students and staff at Burlington High School.
But were the parents notified that this was going to be happening?
If they weren't, that, like I said, that falls on the school as well. That's why I don't, and that isn't even the part that's really in question all that much. It's more of the police need to apologize for causing harm. It just blows my mind. I say kudos to you, Burlington Police Department, for doing an amazing job.
Yeah, I mean, shit like this, chaos in schools is the norm now. I mean, stuff like this happens all the time.
Right, and like I said, and it's going to happen in life. You could, in no matter what your position is, you could be working as a nurse or a doctor in a hospital. You could be working, look at Cabot Creamery, 2 years ago, where they had that gunman, and they were dealing with all of that. You never know the situation, and we should be grateful that they're educating people and trying to bring awareness to what real life looks like.
Understatement. I mean, I don't know. I think there's a whole lot to unpack here. Mm-hmm. There's a lot to be said on this, and we're all entitled to have our opinions. Just be respectful to each other, or at least try to be. Right. But it's like, I mean, as a parent, I would have loved to have had a little bit of a heads up that something like this was going to happen, and I would have had a conversation with Lily and tried to explain to her that this is training, this is practice, right? This is you're preparing for in case anything like this were to really happen, and yes, there's going to be yelling and screaming and a fake gun and so on and so forth.
Lily, who's 9. Yeah. We're talking about high school kids and adult staff.
Yeah, that's true.
That is freaking out. Yeah. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Just kumbaya. That's what they want to do. They want to sit around and hold hands and sing. That's what they want to do. That's not reality. That's not life. Get a grip. Yeah. And like Alice says, and when the copper shouts, get on the floor, there's no room for discussion. Just get on the effing floor.
Right. Hillary says, I believe the parents were informed prior.
I believe so, too. And that wasn't even in question anyways. It was just the fact that the police, it was very realistic
Yeah.
and it caused harm. Well, then those parents need to talk to their kids more about what's happening in the real world nowadays.
We're gonna call Bill Donahue here in just a few minutes. But speaking of Bill and racing, and we see that Hillary Scott is tuned in this morning.
And Becky?
Yes, Becky. Nice post from Race to Read with those creamy tokens.
Aren't those pretty cool, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Laser Loft created those. So what's the deal? You read a book and you get
You got to complete your log. So whatever the log is, so you complete the log for that time space or whatever, and you get your chip for your creamy.
Can I do this? to
No,
get a-
you cannot. You're not a child. Although some days I have to wonder.
But if I were to, read a book, say to Hillary, I read a book.
Don't worry, Hillary. He will never get a creamy. He's been reading the 4 Agreements since I met him.
Isn't it wonderful what they do, though, Race to Read? They kick ass.
It is.
They kick ass. I said it twice because they do.
You have to read 10 books.
Nice post. Oh, what?
10 books for your reading log.
To get a creamy?
Yes.
How many years do you think it's going to take me to read 10 books?
Your
Rainey?
entire life.
Oh, my God. Can't do that. I don't have time for that.
And they get a shirt and a chance to say, "Driver, start your engines."
That's cool.
Which is pretty cool.
That is really cool. Let's call Bill.
Yes, let's call him.
You think he's going to yell at me? What do you think? You think he's going to yell at me?
Nope.
I'm almost
Nope.
afraid to call
Nope.
Bill. All right.
Because he doesn't live under his pillow. He knows in life that things happen and things get busy.
Bill, I hope you're not too upset with me, buddy.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, good.
Life is crazy.
Or wait, are we still friends?
Can I
Oh,
have
absolutely.
some sound?
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
Can I have some sound?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Bill, good morning.
Good morning.
Brother, how the hell are you? Where are you right now?
I'm actually sitting in my break room.
The break room.
Yeah.
All right. Is that like where the room where they work on the brakes? They tighten up the brakes and get.
He's at work, dumbass.
This is where I sit to eat, my friend.
Oh, God.
I was just joking.
No, you're not.
So how the hell have you guys been?
We're all right, buddy. We're all right, man. We're honored. We're tickled to be on your car, frankly.
Yes.
We're just so excited about that, man. I can't even tell you. I mean, Raylene was losing her shit a couple of months ago when she saw that.
I got to tell you, though, that first race, after 22 years of that, my brother threw me to the wolves. It was a 100-lapper. The first caution come out at lap 19. I asked my dad there. He was spotting for me. I said, "What lap we on?" He goes, 19. I was like, "Holy fuck." I said, "There ain't no way I'm going to make this."
Bill, how old are you, man?
53.
You're 53.
Yeah.
What was it? Was it the heat that was getting to you? Was it was it just general exhaustion?
Yeah, just tired. My arms.
Yeah.
It was not like what it used to be 22 years ago.
How so?
Just, I was a lot younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
More in shape.
we finished 100 laps and we were on the lead lap, so that was a plus.
Wow. So, how were you feeling the next day?
Oh, I was sore.
I
My
bet.
arms were sore.
I bet.
And then last week we went out. We started 20th, made it to 10th. We're in the 10th position, and we lost power steering on lap like 20. I was like, "Oh my God, that was worse than the 100-lapper."
You lost power steering?
Yeah,
So you were extra sore the next day.
yeah.
Oh my God, Bill. So what was it like having the other Donahues out on the track?
It's cool.
I would
like
think
it.
so. I
My
think
brother's-
that's awesome.
I mean, my brother's way faster than I got to race with him a little bit, but he's been doing it all these years. But he got up beside me and he was gone. But I'll get there. I'll get there before the end of the year.
Oh, you guys will be side by side at one point, no doubt.
Steven and John, they work their ass off on this car for me every night. Of course, I'm in Rutland, and they give me a good piece every week. It just the car. It doesn't show because it's me, but we got a good car.
Now, were all three of you out on the track at the same time? Steven and John too?
No,
Okay.
no, just John and I. Steven was actually spotting for me last week,
All right.
which is a huge help because, well, the kid's just amazing behind the wheel. But I mean, to have him spot and what lane to be in and whatever, it was a huge help.
Did any of John's paint end up on your car?
Nope,
Okay.
not yet. But I'm sure it's coming.
Did any of Bill's paint end up on John's car?
No,
Oh,
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
I'm sure it's coming though.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you think that will happen?
Oh yeah,
All right.
at some point in the summer.
What about Steven? Do you think there will be some bumping with Steven?
The only bumping will be him bumping my rear bumper because there's no way I keep up with that kid.
All right. Well, yeah, I was going to say, last time I chatted with him, I think it was the night that we were all on the air together. He was like, you guys are never going to trade paint because he's going to be so far in front of you.
Yeah, that kid's just super good.
Isn't he amazing?
Yeah. The only
Damn.
way we'll swap paint is if he's going by me and I'll sideswipe him.
Yeah. You wouldn't do that, Bill.
No.
No. No. But it's it is really cool to have it go full circle. To have Steven spotting for you that's got to be special for all of you. Really, when
is.
you think about it. How many years did you all do that for him? And to have that go full circle is pretty awesome.
And Steven is an amazing kid. I love him to death. He helps out tremendously.
Where were you when he went upside down and caught on fire last summer?
I was actually down at my neighbor's house on the porch just hanging out, and I see the post over over my phone.
What did you do?
Well, I shit my pants. I was scared to death,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
not knowing because I couldn't get hold of anybody.
Right.
See if he was all right.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yep. So, what does your race schedule look like?
Yeah.
Every Saturday over to White Mountain.
Nice. And any here at Thunder Road?
Yes, I want to. That's the biggest thing is running over there so I can just get back into the swing of things because I'd really like to get. I'm going to go to the Melt Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd really like to have all three of us qualify and be in the Melt Bowl this year.
That would be awesome. Which track is tougher for you?
White Mountain. Thunder Road to me is easy.
How so? Why is White Mountain harder?
It's just the track. You're driving uphill. You know what I mean? Coming off of 4. It's just completely different.
Mm-hmm.
You use a lot more brake over there, where Thunder Road, I don't use any brake.
You just put it in drive and go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Thunder Road's where I started, too, so I got a lot of laps around that place.
Right.
Have you had any second thoughts, Bill? Like, geez, I don't know. Am I going to be able to pull this off? Am I going to be able to do this? Am I too old for this stupid shit?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. My brother talks me out of it, though.
You can do it. You can do it. I'll talk you out of it too, anytime ever.
What you mean?
I'm not that much younger than him, just by a little bit. We're actually just by a little bit. And if I can do all the things I do with a half a foot and MS and all the other shit I got going on, I'm even blind in my right eye, Bill, and I still can do, all kinds of great things. I have all the faith in the world in you.
Yeah. There's no quit in me. I'm not going to give up, but it's tougher than I thought it was going to be.
It's a good thing you switched to Michelob Ultra.
Yes.
I know, right?
Yes.
Have you seen his abs now as
Yeah.
a result of that?
Yeah, the Ultra has just really
God.
helped him greatly.
Ripped.
Yes.
Bill,
What is the family thinking at this point?
They're loving it.
They
They're
are?
really, yeah, they're all of us doing it. I never thought it would happen, but it's pretty cool.
And your wife and kids?
She's there every week. So are my kids. I got my son. He's getting involved. He really likes it. John's putting him to work
Nice.
at the track. So it's all, now he's talking about him getting a car. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to build him a street stock for
Oh,
next year.
goodness.
how old is he?
12.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Never too young.
No,
What,
not at all.
what made you wake up one day, Bill, and say, God, I think I might want to get behind the wheel out there and start racing again. It's only been 20 years. Was it someone that put that seed in the brain, or was it you that woke up one day and said this to yourself?
I think it's always been there. You know what I mean? I've always had that feeling where I wanted to get back into it, but never really had the time or the opportunity. And then when I bought the car that Steven runs at Thunder Road, and then all that stuff that happened with Rena, that kind of went out the wayside. So it was just sitting there. So I put Steven in it.
Yeah.
And then actually it was John and Steven that said, we're going to convert this car over to late model. He said, they told me that you're running it. I was like, okay. And that's where it went.
Awesome.
Are you doing anything in your life to prepare for this, either mentally or physically? Are you putting down donuts every morning like I am?
No, I ain't changed shit.
No, he switched to Michelob Ultra.
Is that it though? Just the change over to Mick Ultra?
Yeah, it's good beer. I like it.
So you're not like working out in the gym all the time and strengthening your shoulders and all of this. You're just putting down the Mick Ultra.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't.
Nice.
You'll never see me in a gym. Rex will probably kick me in the ass, but it just that's not me.
Bill, we have just got to get up there and see you, and
It'll
li-
be fun.
live stream and maybe hang out with you in the pits a little bit.
Absolutely.
Just tell us when it'll be good for you, and if we can get over there and hang out with some Donahues before a race.
We have a good time. We don't stress. We don't. It's all about having fun.
And Papa must be just eating this all up.
Yes, my father's really enjoying it.
Which is
Really
awesome.
enjoy it. That's the biggest thing for me.
What will be? Do we know what the first race will be where John, Steven, and Bill will be on the track at the same time?
That I don't know.
Hopefully the Milk Bowl, at least.
We
Well-
gotta wait that long?
There's some rumors going around that Norm might want to go to White Mountain and run
Yeah.
a race or two. So if that happens, all three of us will be over to White Mountain.
Okay.
Nice.
Will we have a GoPro in Bill Donahue's car at any point this summer?
Actually, Red's got him on John's car and my car. That She posted it on YouTube.
Yep.
The main, the events. So
Yes, I have shared a video from last time. Yep.
It's got to be so it's so exciting, Bill. I mean, you're 53 and you're this is living life, brother.
yeah, it's just the biggest thing I'm afraid of is letting everybody down. But
Wow.
because there's so
Just your effort alone, just doing it, just the whole
Exactly.
thought of it and the camaraderie of it, just the entire thing alone, no matter how well you do, no matter what you do, is friggin' amazing. And aside from all of that, what you're giving your dad
Yeah.
in his late years of life, and then what you're giving yourself that you'll be
Yes.
able to have for forever is worth more than any
Yeah.
trophy or any lap you're ever going to take.
Absolutely true.
I agree. I got a huge support group, so it's been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who are your sponsors?
I got quite a few new ones. I got Kitchen Encounters out of Rutland.
Yeah.
Came on. They were a huge sponsor for me. Got VL Coffin, who's running for state representative.
Mm-hmm.
He came on, wanted his name out there. I got I got Prime Salon and Day Spa. I got Stone Service on there. I got GD Machines. I got Rutland Dodge Ram out of Rutland. I got Candace, which is another design place out of Bennington. She's on there. And of course my family. They're just a huge supporter, so
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's great, man.
And us.
And us. And air it out.
yeah. Sorry. Shit.
Yeah.
I knew it was
No, we already said that
Yeah.
anyways at the beginning.
I apologize.
Bill, we just think it's fantastic that you're doing this, and you've just put another notch in the Donahue legacy up at Thunder Road and White Mountain. Frankly, the fact that you're this is the trifecta right here. It really is.
Yeah.
We're proud of you, man. I mean, whether or not you get some checkers this summer or not, we're just real proud of
Yep.
you, bro.
Every lap counts. So, and I'm just happy for you.
Yeah.
We're getting closer and closer. I do know that. So
Yeah.
there's only one thing, JD.
Yes.
If I can't quit, there's something that you got to do.
Uh-oh.
You ready?
Go
You're
ahead.
ready.
Jesus.
You got to come over for practice, and you got to sit your ass in that car and go out and see what it's like.
Oh, gosh.
We'll get extensions for the pedals because I know you got short legs. We'll make sure that's all set.
I love it.
You got little 2x4 blocks and some zip strips.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
I love it. I love it.
Bill, that would be a dream come true for me, man.
I'm dead serious.
I'm dead serious too, bro.
Then
Done.
let's make it happen.
I'm saying this live on the air right now. I'm not going to back out.
I'm anytime you want to come over, we'll do it.
All right.
Oh, my gosh. Hysterical.
I would love to, man.
And you get a true feeling of what it's like.
I would love to. I would absolutely love to, especially if we could, shoot a GoPro in there. That would be great.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
We're the same age, my man.
Then, wow, you might be better than me. I might have to put you in that every week.
I'd kick both your asses.
Yeah, well, that's right. The three of us are all the same age here.
Yeah.
Bill, thanks for coming on with us this morning, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me.
And I'll see you tomorrow morning. You and I will be together tomorrow morning. Don't forget
All right.
about that. You agreed that you and I are doing the naked bike ride in Montpelier tomorrow morning.
Oh, my God.
I'll be there, but I don't know about being a bike. That's exercise.
Have a good day, and I love you.
Love you too. You guys have an awesome day.
See, you didn't say anything about being naked. He was just worried about the exercise.
That's right.
I love it. So who is this guy? Frank, on Main Street in Barrie?
I don't know. It was posted this morning, and it's actually, it's really a advertisement for a business, but I thought it was hysterical, so I shared it.
There it is. It's on your screen right now.
Yeah.
There goes my friend Frank down Main Street in Barrie. I didn't know Frank had a bike.
Hopefully he's not. Hopefully he's not boiling sap like that. But,
Wow.
I know.
That is Barrie.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. God, I wish I could do that.
Well, you can as long as you walk out the door that way.
That's right. You have to disrobe inside your house. You have to leave the house naked.
Yes.
You can't undress while you're outside because
Right.
that's totally
I
different.
mean, I'm hoping that you never do, but
Right.
it's bad enough the way you run around as it is
Yeah.
for everybody to see you right there on the main road.
I got my, and you can't see it because it's down here under the console here, but I got my shorty shorts on this morning. Feeling good with my socks and my Crocs.
Are you being freaking serious?
Serious, dead serious.
Oh my God.
Was there anything else that was going on in the news?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff on the page.
Well, there's a lot of community events.
Yeah, and
There's a ton of
I mean,
community events.
the last heroes of Normandy
Yes.
returned to France 80 years after D-Day invasion. That was a beautiful article.
Yeah.
If you can read that or just watch it. Also, it is the time of year where the scholarships are coming out. And we announced the other day, Christina Burt had given the Brittany Burt Memorial Scholarship out. And today we can let you know that Stephen Tracy Memorial Organization has given their scholarship out to Sienna and Stephen were classmates. So Sienna Lemieux.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, I know her dad, Bill Lemieux. So yeah, she was given the scholarship over at Williamstown. So those scholarships are coming out. They're a big part of a lot of graduations. I mean, a lot of kids really depend on those scholarships and work really hard for them. And so to have them tied with something as important as Brittany Burt or Stephen Tracy is just pretty cool.
Now that Stephen Tracy ride is the 22nd.
Yes, coming right up, and that is an ATV ride. You can ride dirt bike, you can ride any of those things on the trails, the Billtown Wheeler trails. It's starting right at the Den. They're a big sponsor of the event. The Den actually welcomes anybody on and off the trails all the time. So they are open and serving up food and having a grand old time over there at the Den with everything that they've got going on these trails. But they have teamed up with this year's ride. And so
Chris
Yeah.
Massey was...
he's wanting us to go with him.
He wants us to go with him, and I mean, you know my weekends and how crazy they are. I'm an 11th hour kind of guy. I decide, what I'm doing at the last minute, and my family is first and will always come first above all things.
Right. So
But
you're not sure if you're going to go yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean,
Yep.
if I do go, I would love to just run my dirt bike down there and
Right.
see.
Well, and maybe the four of you, or maybe because he could take all three of you, maybe that is something that you can do together. That would be super fun for
Okay.
Lily and Sherilyn too. Who knows?
Yeah, that would be. They could all see me crash.
They could. You could just all be together and have a grand old time. And then we have that. Do you want to switch? You said news, and then we went to this. So do you want
I
to go
know.
back to news?
No, let's
so
go
you
back
want
to
to know
news.
what's in the news?
I do.
So there is more updates about the woman who was found dead in the trunk of the car at the Enterprise car rental place.
Okay.
And police are now saying that she could have been there for a couple of months. Her husband was arrested, and he is the main suspect in her murder. It has been determined that it was a murder. And 58-year-old Scott Tyrell is accused of killing his wife sometime between the months of March and April of 2024. So just insane.
Is there anything about the motive at all about that?
Not that they have said no.
And
But
then-
Lisa Dashnaw is the wife, and
And then we got these human remains found under a house in Old Bennington.
Yeah, construction crews.
workers. Yeah. Mm-hmm. An old abandoned structure in Bennington. Human remains buried in the dirt.
Yeah, and then we have the New York drug dealers arrested in Brattleboro. Not surprised by that at all. The proximity, and we know that it's one of the major routes of travel to bring all of this shit from the cities to Vermont.
Sure.
So, if there was any way ever to try to tighten those things up, that would be great. But I don't see it happening. And then we have Tomsham, Vermont student suing her high school, saying she put the hard work in but was denied a coveted green and gold scholarship, full scholarship to the University of Vermont. According to the lawsuit filed in federal court, Abigail Emerson says she has proof she was top of her class, but the school is denying her the full ride to UVM.
Wow.
So
And that's Oxbow High School?
Assuming I don't know. Blue
Mountain.
Mountain Union.
Blue Mountain. Okay. Wow.
I was gonna say I don't know what school's up there, but yeah, she's suing them for that scholarship.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Oh, let's see. The police investigate an accidental firearm discharge at Derby Line Post Office.
Okay.
Because that's and there again, that's why you do mock things like this and get people to understand what the hell's going on. You may be just going in to check your P.O. box or send a letter and look at this. You've got something like this happening.
Yep.
And this was just according to reports. Troopers arrived on scene at 3:15 p.m. and identified the individual involved as Alex Carter, 68, of Morgan. The investigation revealed that Carter was removing his firearm prior to entering the post office when he accidentally dropped the weapon on the ground and the weapon discharged. So no one was hurt, and whatever. You're not allowed to bring it in the post office. But it happened, and it was not even a out of control event, but it happened, frightened a lot of people, and just goes to show you that understanding those things that can happen
and how to react.
Okay.
And how to react
Exactly.
appropriately and safely.
Right.
To protect yourself and others.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm. I want to connect with True Lamb here in a second, but I want to make sure. Is that pretty much everything you wanted to mention?
Yeah. So. Yeah. Go ahead.
You sure?
Yep. Because I think he'll talk about what I had next on my list, which is the classic car show at the Greensboro Nursing Home.
Yeah. Well, and that's Newton Wells that is doing that. He contacted me yesterday, and he's organizing that. It's just
which I think is awesome.
Isn't it great?
I think that's pretty freaking cool.
I guess they did it last year.
So you just tagged
yes, I
Central
tagged
Vermont Cars and Coffee.
I tagged Drew,
so that
yes.
maybe he would like to join in on the event.
Yeah, and and also let his
people
compadres know.
Yep.
Yeah, because there's just a ton of camaraderie there. Drew, good morning.
Recording, you may hang.
Oh, we missed him. All right, we know that Drew is very busy at work.
Yes, he is.
But the car show is this Sunday. That Central Vermont Cars and Coffee.
Right down here at Aspen Dental.
Aspen Dental.
They pack the parking lot down
Yeah,
there.
oh my God, they do. They absolutely do. And man, it's like I wasn't able to make the Mother's Day one, but I'm going to make this one. My goal is to get up early enough and go have breakfast first over at the Wayside, and then get over to Aspen Dental.
Nice.
With my truck. So I'm hoping that I can get the family out of the house and we can all do this. Mm-hmm. Also hoping that I don't overheat on the way. And if I do, I'll just call Dupree's Towing, and he'll come in and take me away.
Why is your car messing up?
No, it's just I know this is going to be really shocking to you.
Uh-huh.
I want to make sure everyone can see your face when I tell you this. Mm-hmm. Are you sitting down?
I am sitting down. I hate it when you do this.
I replaced my own thermostat in my truck. That is historic, Raylene. That is beyond historic.
So it's frightening. It's downright frightening. I wouldn't bring the family in the truck. I'd have Sherilyn follow along behind you. That's what I would do, just in case.
Well,
did you wax it all up and get it all ready to
No.
go to this event?
I haven't. No, I haven't. I probably will.
I was going to say, but is it cleaner than your car?
Oh my God!
Or is there already shit in it?
What? No, it is spotless. Spotless.
Okay.
And it will stay that way.
It will.
Oh yes, this is a little different. This is different. Now, Lily, I don't think she fully understands this, but it's her name's on the registration.
Right.
It's her truck.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's her truck. She's got to learn how to drive a 3 on the tree with manual steering and
she'll do it.
and manual
no doubt.
brakes. Manual
No
brakes.
doubt.
Well, it's her truck, so I just told her, or I haven't told her yet, but I'm going to be telling her
That someday it's hers.
yes, but no boys, ever in the truck ever,
Yeah. Well.
or in the back of the truck.
Yeah. Well.
Ever, never. Okay,
She's getting. I hate to tell you, but
I'll haunt your ass as a
she's
ghost.
ready to be haunted. That's
and
what she's going to tell you.
Here he is, Drew. Good morning, buddy. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Dude, we were just talking about you, man. It's this Sunday. I can't believe how fast time is flying. The last one was Mother's Day, and here we are. Aspen Dental this coming Sunday morning, 9 till noon only at right in Berlin. Aspen Dental, Central Vermont Cars and Coffee. And the deal is that you're going to be, I understand, collecting some donations from really anyone, whether you're a car enthusiast there with a car on show or you're just a spectator, because you're going to try to help out Berlin Health and Rehab pave their driveway.
So that's like our kind of goal. We're not looking to repave it completely. We're looking to
Patch it
get
up.
some asphalt bags and do some patches.
Yeah.
We do a show up there once, maybe even twice a year. To where this year we've been doing it for probably 3 years now, 2 or 3 years now. And they contact us saying, "Hey, we want to do another show." I said, "Absolutely, not an issue. I already planned on it." And we planned for next month for next show. And unfortunately, with their driveway being in the condition it's in, it's not suitable for most of our cars that come because they're either lowered or they're antiques, so they don't have the suspension newer cars have.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, with the driveway being as bad as it is, they don't have the funds as of right now to be able to fix that. So we're looking to basically just be more community-based like we always have been and get donations, whether it be enough for 5 bags, 10 bags, or all of it, to fix the holes so we can still hold the car show, but we can also help out the community itself and do what we can with it.
I think that's amazing. I don't know who owns Berlin Health and Rehab now. It used to be Genesis, but I don't even know who it is now.
I believe it's still Genesis, if I'm not mistaken.
But I do know, and I think most people know, that road that leads you off of Airport Road right to the Berlin Health and Rehab facility, that little short stretch of road has always been just horrifically bad. So I think this is really commendable of you to say we're not going to take away from the residents there seeing these cars because of the condition of the road. We're going to try to do something about the road so that we can get these cars in there, because no one's going to want to bring their car in and drive over huge potholes. To be able to do that, Drew, I think is really notable of you, and fantastic. You're a great guy, man.
I appreciate that. Like I said, we're just trying to do the best we can, and the whole car group that we have or car show that we do is supposed to be community based. There's nothing more community based than trying to help out one of the businesses that home some of the older folks that can't do it themselves anymore, and they don't get to go out and do these things anymore.
That's right.
Oh, it's awesome.
So you're going to be walking around with a coffee can, collecting donations on Sunday morning for this.
Yep. I'll probably most likely leave it right on the hood of my car, and as people go by, they can slip money in. You don't have to say yes or no. You don't have to go and do it. You're not obligated to do it by any means. It's just hey, if you want to, it's in the name of Central Vermont Cars and Coffee. Obviously, we'll thank everybody that does it. And we just want to do it as a donation to them. You know, these people don't get to leave. This is their new home, and they don't have a way to leave. They can't leave their house. They can't go out of the facilities anymore. And the best thing they get is family members to come see them, which is great, but they don't get to see the cars anymore. They don't get to see the new technology that's come out.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Cybertruck. Like, again, it's a big popular thing this year. The Cybertruck is a wicked cool car. It's a wicked cool concept. We have the Cybertruck coming up. I know down here at Flamingo Nissan where I work, we just sold the brand new 400Z. That is a 2024 Z that the guy said I'll be absolutely going to the show next week.
Wow.
So we'll have him there this week. It's cool to just see everyday new cars. I mean, the Tesla truck was our newest one. Now it's the Nissan Z 400. That's our newest one this time.
And that'll be there Sunday?
It'll be here Sunday, yeah. It's
awesome.
a black car, red interior, super, super cool car.
Now, if somebody can't get to the show because they're going to be gone, they're going to be maybe gone to camp, whatever, this weekend, but it's something that they would normally do, or if there's somebody that just would love to donate to the cause, do you have Venmo or anything like that they can, or someplace where they can get money to you?
So I don't have Venmo or PayPal, anything of that nature as of right now. If it becomes more or less because people use technology every day that we need to use a Venmo or a PayPal, we can absolutely get one. It's not going to hurt us at all to have one, just in case we do more events like this. But it's something we never had to cross our minds with because we've never really done any money donation except for the one that we did for the first responders, and that was the first year we started the Cars and Coffee group. So we don't ask for donations really ever. We don't like taking money from people. People earn it. It's hard earned. But I know there's a lot of giving people out there, and they want to give back to the community just like we do. So we're hoping to do this one, see how it turns out. And then if this turns out really well, we want to possibly do a couple more for just local community-based things. There's a bunch of different things we can do. We can donate to homeless shelter, donate to Vermont Food Bank. There's a lot of opportunity to do donations, but our car show isn't supposed to meant to be around, hey, give me money. We don't want that. That's why we do free shows.
Yeah.
We want it to be, hey, come look at the cars, get outside, be nice, and just hang out.
I just think the fact that you're wanting to do stuff like this at a nursing home is fantastic. And my buddy Newton Wells reached out to me yesterday and was asking for some help promoting something that he's kind of and he brought his 31 Ford to your show. He may be there Sunday, but he's going to do a car show just for an hour. Up at the Greensboro Nursing Home on Father's Day, the 16th, Sunday, and from noon to 1, and he's looking for participants who are willing to come up there. I just think it's great that you guys are thinking this way, to bring these old cars to older folks, especially those that are at nursing homes or convalescent homes, at skilled nursing facilities that can't get out.
Oh, absolutely. And honestly, we like to help in any way we can. I know we've been trying. I've been really busy with work lately, so it's been hard to do promotions, do stuff like that lately. But you guys have been helping us a ton with that stuff, and we appreciate every single second of it. Well, but we want to be able to promote other people's things too, like other car shows. There's the one up at the University Mall that they do every week. They do that one. They have Central Vermont custom cars. They do a car show every once in a while as well. We like to promote as much as we promote ours.
Yeah. I passed that copper Tesla truck yesterday coming out of Northfield.
Yeah, that's Josh. He's a super great guy. He has no second thoughts on buying that thing, and I love it. A lot of people hate it because it's electric, but it's a vehicle.
And
Vehicle's giving you point A to point B.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, it's someone's build.
And
That's
it's
someone's vehicle.
Yeah, and it's different, and it's fascinating to see that. And we should say that when you hear the words car show or Central Vermont Cars and Coffee, this is not just classics. This is anything rebuilds. This is the stuff that you pimped out. It's new stuff. It's old stuff, and everything in between. I mean, to have a 31 Ford parked right next to a 2024 Tesla is amazing to see that.
Oh, absolutely it is. And the biggest thing is that you don't even have to be part of the show. If you don't want to go and put your car in there,
Yeah.
we have an entire parking lot. The people that don't want to participate can park towards the end where the entrance is. If the people that want to participate, even just go in and say hi, just park towards the middle, towards the end where we are.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not holding anybody to a standard. We're not saying, hey, you have to be here, you have to do this. No, there's no sign up, there's no fees, nothing like that. We're just here to make it a good day and have a great day with it. Luckily, I know that it says there's a chance of rain, like 50 or 60% right now. But it also said we were supposed to have thunderstorms from Thursday all the way to next Tuesday. And we had a decent one last night, but it's clear as day right now.
All right. Man, Drew, thank you for doing what you do, brother. And we love our partnership with you. We'll promote everything and anything that you're doing.
Well, we appreciate that, and we hope we can help in some way in the next future here. But we appreciate all the help we've gotten from you guys. It's been amazing having you guys help us with promotions. The grow in the show alone has been amazing this year. We want to shoot for 200 cars. We've been close to it. We've had about 140, 150 at our first show. We would like to shoot for 200. We got to have a goal to shoot, and once we hit that, we do a different goal. But we want to do the best we can and get more people out of the house when we can. I know everyone works Monday through Friday typically, if not even overnights. It's always fun to get out and just look at cars and go and hang out with people, friends, groups, anything, just to get outside.
Nice.
You got it, man. We'll catch you Sunday morning.
Have a great
Absolutely.
time.
See you guys then. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys Sunday.
You got it, buddy. I hope Ruben Bennett brings his 66 Ford pickup. It's gorgeous. It's going to be amazing. Red Sox had a real nice game last night. Beat the Chicago White Sox 14-2. I know Raylene is going to be very excited tonight because we have the NHL Stanley Cup final that's kicking off, or tomorrow, I should say, with the Edmonton Oilers taking on the
Super excited. I'm over the moon.
Taking on the Florida Panthers.
I can't even wait.
This is game one, Raylene. This is it. 8
So
p.m.
excited.
8 p.m. Popcorn's going to be popped over at Raylene's house. Anyway, listen, everyone, have a fantastic rest of your day.
And get out. Enjoy some of the stuff that's going on. There are events going on. There may be, dodging rain here and there.
Right.
But it won't make you melt. You'll be okay. As long as it's not lightning,
Right.
you'll be okay. Bring an umbrella, bring a sweatshirt, and
Yes.
just enjoy.
Have fun. Tomorrow morning, bright and early, I'll be picking up Glenn Brummert. Did you know that?
No, I did not know.
I'll be at Glenn's house tomorrow morning, right around 6 o'clock. And we're going to be loading up his bicycle, along with mine, in the back of my
He said he was getting his all prepped up,
Oh, he's
ready to roll.
Well, he's been training. He's been doing indoor training, nude, on his bicycle for months. This guy's ready. He's not fooling around.
He's not fooling around.
We're going to do the nude bicycle ride.
Or is he?
I
If
don't
you're
think-
nude bicycle riding, could that be considered fooling around? I don't know.
He says he can't wait. He's ready.
All right.
My question, though, Raylene, is, as a guy, I mean, I understand women, but as a guy, do you go to the left or do you go to the right on the seat?
Or, in your case, because you have no balls, you're all set.